Good afternoon, everyone. It's Arthur Torella here again, and I'm posting this next example of what I've witnessed during my going on 9-year dispute with the township over my building permit. But this one is occurred while I was making a deputation to council in October 10th, 2017. About other individuals who have suffered at the hands of Rob Lamar, the manager of the planning and building department. He's the chief building official. He's he basically controls all aspects of building and zoning and bylaw enforcement. He's one man that literally controls this township's development and economic development, and literally can cause so much harm, and he has. And this is an example of him forcing one of my neighbors across the lake, Mrs. Beare, at 2641 Mary Nichols Drive, he made her get apply for a Committee of Adjustments Minor Variance to add a 10 by 10 room to her 400 square foot house. Now, what's wrong with this is the fact that our bylaw, building bylaw, has, which he wrote and knew, any new development must be a minimum of 1,000 square foot. That's a new home. But the bylaw actually has a clause in it where any pre-existing housing is exempt from this requirement. But Rob Lamar knew that he wrote the bylaw, and he went against and made this lady spend $1,020 to get a Committee of Adjustment approval. Mayor Smith was in control, and the same council members have been on the board, and they actually heard my submissions where I pointed out other residents examples that have been abused by Rob Lamar, and again, they did nothing. What's even worse, they hid the video of that council meeting where my deputation, they actually didn't post it on the website. They lost it. Now, there's too many coincidences in this my 9-year dispute, and the fact that we either have very poorly run managers of our township, or there's something fishy going on, which I'll let you be the judge. As these documents I sent to the council after the deputation, and to show other wrongdoings of Rob Lamar, and we have now 2017. It's going 2021, and I still have no permit for my house. Again, I keep saying, no one can believe this. It's beyond belief that anyone would. Anyway, I'm gonna just stop and go on with the rest of the video and show you the actual evidence of the CBO's wrongdoing. The following documents are exactly what I sent to our council members, and they literally ignored this too. You can see this is the actual bylaw, and again, in red are what I had written about it, and they continue to allow Rob Lamar to rip people off. That's the simplest term. He makes up his own interpretations. He does what he pleases, and this council sits back and does nothing. So I wonder why we have bothered to elect a council if one man is in charge of all aspects of building and planning. Again, you can't make this shit up. But as you can see, I have a video, Google map of Mrs. Beare's small little house. She wanted her daughter to add a room for her daughter, and to help her with the property and that. No. what can we do to stop this bullshit? The council has been allowing this for 20 years. Clearly something is gone wrong in our township, or there's too many backroom deals going on, maybe, or again, I've never seen so many closed council meetings regarding individuals of the township disputes. This is something definitely wrong, and we need to have a complete investigation by the OPP. In addition to the paying for the minor variance, they made Mrs. Beare apply to the health unit for approval for this 10 by 10 room. Now, this is a pre-existing house that has a septic tank that had been already installed, and this is by no means an appropriate conduct by this township on this matter. $1,020 for a minor variance, payment to the health unit to get approval. I call this corruption. That's all you can call it. There's nothing else you can say. And again, comes down to having one individual in charge of all aspects of development. This must stop and must be investigated.